A CBS News investigation is shedding new light on one of the biggest foreign policy challenges facing the Trump administration. China is waging an increasingly aggressive espionage campaign, targeting U.S. service members on social media in order to steal military secrets. As our Jim Axelrod uncovered, it can unfold over years and affect just about anyone in a uniform.
It was here on this sprawling seaside Navy base in Southern California where Thomas Xiao, then a 26-year-old naval electrician, admitted to passing sensitive documents to an undercover Chinese intelligence officer. We obtained this recording of his confession.
So then why were you taking money from him?
Free money. He's just taking a couple pictures.
He absolutely betrayed his country.
Sitting across from Xiao on that day in August 2023, NCIS Special Agent Ryan Norris.
I think he, over the past 2 years, had a relationship that he knew was nefarious, and I think he was realizing he was finally caught.
The gig was up.
Exactly.
That nefarious relationship began in a networking group on the Chinese-owned social media app WeChat. The Chinese intelligence officer posed as an investor.
The intelligence officer presented himself as a researcher that was looking at the global markets.
By then, Norris told us, COVID had made it more difficult for spies to travel abroad. So China's intelligence officers started leaning on virtual espionage, gleaning military secrets through online contacts. In the last 2 years, federal law enforcement agents have told us they've identified about a dozen such cases. They've secured convictions against 3 service members recruited by suspected undercover agents of China.
They will turn over every stone to try and collect what they can.
Kevin Vorndran heads the FBI's counterintelligence division. U.S. officials told us China is trolling professional networking sites, including LinkedIn, to find American service members and others who hold U.S. government security clearances.
Members of the military, former members of the military, list their resumes. It exposes their expertise. And through that, it makes targeting by an intelligence service, and a sophisticated intelligence service, simple to accomplish.
How many other Thomas Xiaos are out there?
I'm very concerned about that. They are certainly endeavoring to target as many people as they can.
In Xiao's case, what started as chats about stock trades began to veer into sensitive areas. Questions about naval exercises in the Pacific, where China seeks to challenge U.S. military strength.
In the end, he received approximately $15,000.
Court records revealed the agent asked Xiao to take photographs and videos of restricted areas and told him to destroy evidence of their communications.
How does that not raise every red flag available to Thomas Xiao?
It should have. And Xiao stated that he questioned the intelligence officer occasionally.
When I tried to cut the relationship with them, it's already kind of late.
You feel like you were trapped?
Yeah.
Xiao, a U.S. citizen since he was 12, was arrested and is currently serving more than 2 years for bribery and conspiracy. But his actions did not rise to the level of espionage.
Did he know what he was doing was wrong?
At some point, yes.
Attorney Tarek Shawky secured a plea deal for Thomas Xiao, but says his client, to some degree, was scammed by the Chinese intelligence officer.
This agent built up a level of trust over a period of time such that at a certain point, I think the human condition is that you want to suspend a little bit of your better judgment because of that human connection, and that's what makes it so dangerous.
A spokesperson for China's U.S. Embassy denied knowledge of the Xiao case, telling CBS News in a statement it, quote, hopes the United States will stop hyping up the so-called Chinese espionage risk, end quote. Ryan Norris, the NCIS agent we spoke with, told us the Chinese are paying close attention, and he suspects they're going to be watching this story to see if they can learn anything about what led investigators to Thomas Xiao.
The idea that it's being hyped up, the Chinese espionage,
Yes.
I mean, the level of reporting and the scale of this thing is crazy. And sort of the way this officer, this military member was approached reminds me of the romance scams that you've covered.
You know, we were thinking a lot about that during the reporting. I mean, in the romance scam, right, the scammer didn't ask the victim for their life savings right off the bat.
Right.
They were like, what TV shows do you watch? How do you take your coffee? It's a long con.
Yeah.
And it's the whole goal is to build and establish trust.
No,
Same thing.
But it's like what the lawyer said. You suspend your human judgment because of the connection that you have, your
They
better
go in-
judgment.
That's right. Go in through the heart,
Yes,
the head will follow.
because of the connection.
You pull at the heartstrings, and then
Yeah.
you use
Yep.
those strings to work the puppet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jim Axelrod, thank you so much.
It seems to be really effective, Nate.
Yeah, no
on
doubt.
many
All right.
levels.